I wonder how many people actually practice their delivery, and if not, what's stopping them? I have to imagine that if no one has ever shown you how to practice, then it's going to feel a bit weird, just standing and reading your script out a few times. And if you don't know what or how to practice, then it's a bit of a waste of time. And that's unfortunate because I've seen speakers get up on stage with excellent content, and yet they just couldn't connect with their audience because there is a barrier where their audience cannot connect with the speaker. It's something in the way they speak or something in the way they hold themselves. Something just feels disconnected or amiss. And generally, it's because they haven't practiced how they're going to deliver their content. So, what can we do about it? Now, I seriously think that practicing has a lot to do with having an active imagination, because there is a degree of pretending that has to be done. And for a lot of people, that is a weird and disconnected concept. First, we have to imagine an audience, and we have to imagine how they will respond to what we say, and how we sound, and how we move and interact with ourselves and with them. There is a lot going on, and that can take a fair bit of imagination to make happen. But it's important because practicing is where you tie everything together and it becomes smooth and you become far more comfortable in your style and personalization of how you deliver your content. Some might even say that you become charismatic. So let's look a bit more into this charisma stuff, because there is some solid, tangible stuff that we can practice. There are 3 non-verbal keys to becoming a charismatic speaker. The first is having an animated voice. So as you practice reading out loud your script, use vocal intonation and regulate your pitch and pace. We've been watching you for quite some time now, Mr. Anderson, and it appears you lead 2 lives. Try playing with your voice and practice making it engaging. It might vary between loud, quiet, high-pitched, low-pitched, fast and slow. The second non-verbal key is showing noticeably animated facial expressions. And this is probably getting a bit harder for people to do. Fortunately, there are 7 universal facial expressions that, when engaged dramatically, will create a connection between you and your audience. And having some good stories and examples embedded into your presentations will help naturally bring out an array of interesting and authentic expressions. And finally, the third non-verbal key to being more charismatic is your gestures and movements. And this is probably the most difficult for people to practice. If you're delivering presentation freestyle away from a lectern, you will need to be comfortable and thoughtful in how you use your gestures and movements on an open stage. If you're delivering static behind a lectern or sitting, you will need to be extra expressive with your hands, your face, your voice, as a lectern will cut off about 60% of your visible body. Practicing also makes you feel confident and calm and allows you to focus on your audience rather than yourself and any fear that you might have of failure. So get started on practicing, and if you find yourself struggling, then I can help get you sorted. So get in touch about coaching.